So the June Direct just dropped this morning and it was wild. We got Mario RPG, a new Peach game, Luigi's Mansion 2, and obviously we got that new Pikmin content. So let's not waste any time and head straight into it. So the first thing we see is our little spaceship heading towards the planet, no different from the February trailer. In this shot here, we see obviously a Bulborb sleeping. I think he looks great, personally. Up here, we see little ledges. From what I see, this looks like megaphones, like some sort of horns. There's a buildable bridge here. We got some peckish aristocrabs here. I got them completely wrong in the trailer. Over on this side, it looks like we have a water geyser, and in this corner we have the blue crystals, which I'll talk about a little bit more later on. We got a Mamuda here. Looks very good. All furry, all nice. Has the nice little wristbands. It's kind of cute. It's all drippy. It's all dripped out. Not much else going on in this shot, though. We have the park playground. We had these guys. They're called the Pluckering Blino or something like that. We've had them in Pikmin 3, and this is a new type of water fish type of creature. Probably just the same thing as them. Maybe a little stronger. Who knows? I don't even know what this is. It's like an elephant mixed with like a beetle. I don't even know, but it looks cool. Looks dangerous also. And I can't help but mention that we're in a goddamn kitchen. We got a sink, cutting board, flowers, teapots. This looks like a bridge. Right before I turn off this frame, let me go back to frames. If you look in the background, you see another type of arachnoid. We had different elemental spiders. We had poison, the purple, reds, the fire, yellow, the electricity, and this looks like it's going to be an ice spider. So that's pretty interesting. This egg over here in the back, probably to get nectar or release the metites. And I think these back here are eggs as well, but who knows. We got the same shot from the first Pikmin trailer. Their name is Pikmin, if you didn't know that. We got Ochi, who is a good boy. Colin just had his thing go off. So I think Colin might be the first castaway we find, because he is the guy who trained us apparently. So we'll see where that takes us. It looks like it's in a very similar location to where you find Ochi. So I'm guessing you find Ochi, you find Colin, then you find the ship and the onion. We're collecting treasures to repair the ship part. Once again, we got these kind of shelves in the back. I'm not sure if they're just aesthetic or if we can actually go up on them. I assume this game will add verticality. I think we'll be able to go onto the bench. Now here we see Ochi running around, but he's chasing some kind of blue kind of fog. Look at the Peliposi up here. It switches from blue to yellow, just like in the previous trailer. So that does lead me to think that we do get blues before yellows in this game. Hopefully, because blues are my favorite types. I really want to be able to unlock them earlier than the end of the game. But this blue fog, I'm not sure what it would do, but it is very interesting. It seems when Ochi runs past it, it kind of sticks to him. So it could be like a temporary buff or something. But you see there's a bit of fog here. There's a bit of fog there and a bit of fog towards there. So Ochi might be following some sort of trail. Might be smelling something in this fog just to indicate what he's smelling. Here we got the GUI. This is our sunset meter, obviously. Here is our captain and their health, and Ochi and his health. We got this little red thing up here, which is probably a treasure, or it could be a fruit, but fruit might just be treasure in this game, who knows. And on the topic of the GUI, at the bottom is 0 out of 10, so how many Pikmin we have on the field, and how many Pikmin we have in our party. We got a dwarf Bulborb in the back over here. Not much else to see. The onion does only have 3 types, red, yellows, and blues, so I think the other types might be Peliposi exclusive. In the background up here, we got the clock, and over here we got something that looks like a purple type of flower. I don't think it's a purple bud or a purple onion. Here we got the vases that Ochi's supposed to break. And once again, you can rotate between Pikmin, so I can swap between reds or yellows or blues, just like in Pikmin 3. Now this part's interesting. Over here we have a wind geyser. In this corner we see a blowhog. It might be a fiery blowhog, but I'm not entirely sure. We do have the ultra spicy spray returning. And our Pikmin are collecting these blue pieces again. A lot of people originally thought that these blue pieces were going to upgrade our Pikmin into ice. But clearly that's not the case, because these Pikmin are carrying the pieces over to the ship, and we'll see a bit more about this later on. We got Ochi running, and once again the game looks absolutely stunning. Here it shows we have Ochi equipped and not the Pikmin. And we got colorful tires. We got nice landscapes. This is a very beautiful game. In the back, it looks like there's a yellow onion. Yeah, that has to be a yellow onion. I don't know what else it would be. It looks exactly like the Master Onion, but just yellow. So maybe they pull a Pikmin 2, where you can see the onion, but you don't actually unlock them until you get another form of Pikmin to access them. In this case, blues. Here we see a red, 2 reds, a yellow, and an ice Pikmin carrying the treasure. And watch what Ochi does when he grabs it. The weight amount only ups by 3. In the trailer, we saw him pick up by 10. So I'm pretty sure you're able to upgrade Ochi in terms of how much he can carry. Here we are in the kitchen, and there's a lot to analyze here. We got a bench, and it looks like there's something on the bench. We got a few enemies in the back. This looks like a green Wollywog. These back here look like treasures, because, yeah, this one's sparkling. They're both sparkling. Ochi breaks through the vases, and we have a tomato in the sink. Maybe Ice Pikmin will freeze the sink, and the other Pikmin will be able to dig it out and then carry it over to the ship. Here we're in our new area. It's kind of the western desert area. In the background, we see Peloposes. Here we see what are their names? Here we see what looks like Skeeter Skates in the background. Here we got the Toady Boyster from Pikmin 2. And here it looks like one of those holes that the bug-eyed Crawmad would come out of. Or the little version of him. I just forget his name. Up here we got a cave. And in the back we got some more ultra spicy berries. Here we got our ship and onion. So this is close to where we spawn. We got a pumpkin in the back. This pile of leaves which looks like it does something. A bridge over here. And we're going to take down this ball board. But this is the fun part. Ochi actually attacks him. Ochi's an absolute demon. He just says, screw it, I'll do it myself. And he does quite a bit of damage. Before our Pikmin even touch him, Ochi attacks, look, once, twice. I know it's not that much, but like just for Ochi alone, and the fact that you can upgrade him as well is pretty sick. Over here, we got some more enemies. That looks like a baby snagger, but it's really hard to see from here. We do have a bunch of returning treasures. I don't think Nintendo's going to use other licenses, but they will use their own. They can put Mario cartridges, Game Boys, but they're probably not going to have a Duracell battery like in Pikmin 2. Now, the guy says, find treasures to fix the ship, which is pretty interesting. These treasures... How are these treasures going to fix the ship? I'm no rocket scientist, but I don't know how a Nintendo Game Boy can power a spaceship. But hey, if that's the reason we're finding treasures, I'm not complaining. It's another collectible, so it'll be cool. Here we get another scene, a beautiful scene actually, of this desert level. We got a cactus in the back. We got gold bits here, so I'm not sure why we'd need to collect gold bits, but they are sparkling. See this little sparkle here, which looks like that clam from Pikmin 1 or maybe Pikmin 2 if I'm remembering correctly. And there's probably going to be a part inside there that you need to grab. This over here looks very weird. It looks like a blob monster. It kind of looks like a water wraith. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but it looks like a form of a wraith that's very watery. Back in the playground area, we have the motorboat, which we've seen in a few pieces of work. We have some vases that Ochi can knock down, pellet posies, and the nice elephant slide. This is a shot and a half. Over here, we got some more currency. I'm just going to call it currency for now. Here, we have a cannon beetle. The one from Pikmin 1, the armored cannon beetle. This guy. Oh, I missed this guy. I'm not going to lie. We have what looks like 2 treasures over here. It looks like a remote controller and some sort of clams type of thing. Oh, I saw a sparkle coming from this side. There's another treasure up over here. And the kitchen counter, it's all blurred out, so we can't really see much from this angle. We got the baseball treasure and caves, which we're heading into. This looks like a cave focused on fire, so it might be one of our first caves we go into, because reds are one of the first few Pikmin we unlock. Looks like a rock on fire, and there is a treasure in here. We can't see it, though. We do see the sparkles. This cave is going to be really cool. It's a wind cave. You can slide along these ramps, which we've seen in the Pikmin mission mode, Pikmin 3 mission mode, but this looks like a very, very big puzzle section, and I'm a big puzzle fan. I'm not sure if a lot of people are, but I'm gonna enjoy these caves a lot. We got another pile of gold here. This button obviously seems like it's gonna do something, maybe power these off and power a different set of fans on, and it'll help you make your way towards the next stage of the cave. Because in Pikmin 2, the caves were kind of like, okay, find the hole, go down. You don't really need to go through a challenge other than breaking a wall. This seems a little more puzzle-based, and I really like what they're doing. Here we got a wind geyser, and this does look like the same cave as the Disco Longlegs, because of these lights and just the overall aesthetic. So I'm guessing this is one of the first caves we go into as well. Red Pikmin and Ice Pikmin, these are the only ones in our party, so it's probably one of those. They're going to go up this geyser. And here's that button that we saw in the last frame. Now this cave This cave looks crazy. I'm pretty sure we're in an aquarium right now. And the even crazier part is that the Wollywog is huge. It is massive. We've never seen a Wollywog this big. He can cover a whole Pikmin party. Look at his shadow. He can literally crush every single Pikmin in our party. That's 60 Pikmin right now. But if you look at the background, check this out. This doesn't look real. It kind of looks like an image. It looks like a wallpaper you see in an aquarium. Over here you see a blue pellet posy. There's our ship. I really think this is an aquarium. I can't think of what else it is. Maybe a pet store. Here we have 15 blue Pikmin collecting grapes, and then this guy over here who just vibing for some reason. He doesn't want to help out. He's kind of lazy. But here, this is interesting. 14 blues, 30 ice, and 15 whites. So whites are confirmed for story mode. More yellows collecting treasures, fiery blowhog. And we have our, I'm just going to call them coins from now on. We have our blue coins in the background. This is different though. At the bottom right, we see 30 out of 40, but the 40 is red. Maybe for some reason, 40s are max amount of Pikmin we can have in this specific area. This guy looks like Alf. I don't think he is Alf, but I'm just going to call him Alf. So we see Alf signal pulsing, some bricks for Ochi to break, and it looks like a geyser to send us back up. If you look at that little gray spot over here. And this giant blue thing, I want to say it's a treasure, but I don't know how our Pikmin are going to carry it. Maybe it's something for our ice Pikmin to deal with. Maybe they have to like jump into the goo and freeze it or something like that. Now we're back on the surface, and this shot has me confused. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at, but we have, oh, okay, in the background we have a blue onion. Who is in our party? Let's see, because this is a blue dormant onion. We have reds, yellows, and ice in our party, and right before we focus on these guys, which I'm going to talk a lot about, we have a dormant blue onion. So maybe we do get yellows before blues. But here we have what looks a lot like Pikmar. It's Olimar, but he looks like Skull Kid. I don't know what they did to him, but this looks like it's story mode. It looks like he's kidnapping the castaways. That's very clearly a version of Olimar. He's in his suit. He has the signature nose and eyes. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't want Olimar to be turned into a Pikmin. He'll never get to see his family again. It's sad, but maybe this is just exclusive to the multiplayer mode, but I don't think so. The suit completely matches Olimar, and this version of Ochi looks horrifying. I don't like this guy. He looks grungy, he looks rude, he looks like a bad dog. So they hop into this cave, which I am noticing is orange instead of blue. All the other caves we've seen were blue, so maybe this is a mission mode. Maybe it's not a mission mode. Maybe it's a sort of like a mini game, kind of like the Shadow Mario levels from Mario Sunshine. If you wish to retrieve your castaway, prove that your Dan Dory skills are superior to mine. But then when they show this game mode, it does look like a PvP mode, me versus another player, in the same room. I don't think they'll have online mode, which is, again, disappointing. But it's Pikmin 4, I can't complain. Back in our main place, the ship looks a lot more fixed and upgraded, and we have quite a few captains here. But we do have quite a bit of castaways. If we get a closer look at them, we have one person over here who we don't know. We have this person who we don't know, maybe a shepherd. We got Colin here. I'm going to call him Terrence, because that's what the leak said. Terrence here, and then some guy wearing blue over here, kind of like Charlie's build. So that is Shepherd. In her bio, she's the one who trains Ochi. And this is the interesting part. If we check this GUI, Ochi has levels, pup drive. So I'm guessing either the more we use him, or there's certain things that we can get to get these pup drive tokens. And we can use the puff drive tokens to upgrade Ochi. So we got buff, which is how many units he can carry, which I was mentioning before. I guess level 3 is the strength of 10 Pikmin, level 2 5, level 1 3 or something. Chomp is, I'm guessing, the attack power Ochi has. When he fights other enemies, his Chomp, the higher his Chomp level is, the more damage he'll do. Rush is probably when he boosts into the vases. It's like a charge attack. Doggy Paddle is probably how long he can swim for, because in that first trailer we saw that Ochi swimming actually has a meter. Jump and Dig are just 1 level things. And Learn Heal. What I think Heal does is if we take quite a bit of damage, maybe Ochi will come along and use his powers to heal us. And this is where we can build new equipment, and this I love. My favorite part about Pikmin 2 was being able to unlock new things that upgrades your person, like the Pluckaphone, the running shoes, etc. Here we have a headlamp to probably see at nighttime. An anti-electrifier, obviously you don't take shock damage. An anti-electrifier for Ochi. Scorch Guard for us, Scorch Guard for Ochi. The Rush Boots. Okay, so these are just the Rush Boots are just the speed boots from Pikmin 2. Thermal Defense is probably defense against frost, and I'm guessing we're going to get a thermal defense for Ochi. And here, the materials available, we spend these blue crystals on these upgrades. So that's what these blue crystals are. They're sort of a currency. Here we're taking off. We have quite a bit of captains here. And we have, I think, one in the background. We have 9 captains. So it looks like there's going to be quite a bit of castaways. So now comes night mode. We have an electrical gate here, a bulb orb, a cave, which I'm guessing is going to be closed for the nighttime. And again, we have these sparklium type looking objects down here. Here we got a bulb orb larva, and this is probably the same thing too. But if we skip on to the next frame, oh, not this one. This is where stuff gets crazy. These little molehills that we saw were actually homes for glow Pikmin. I knew we were getting another Pikmin type, and I'm very surprised that I actually got the neon green glow Pikmin right. If you want to check out that video, it's right here. I'm a prophet. So the glow Pikmin only appear at night, and I think at nighttime we can only use these guys. These beacons, I'm guessing we place them down where we can mark different places, but there's something else weird about this image. This bulb orb's eyes are lit up red. However, this guy back here, he's just chilling. He's just a regular bulb orb. So maybe if we get too close to the bulb orb, if the bulb orb sees something that he wants, his eyes turn red and he instantly locks onto them. And the bulb orb can eat these guys in their house, which is horrifying. This is some Attack on Titan stuff right here. It looks like at nighttime we have a mini-map. We use our own character, not the castaways. We only have glow Pikmin, and it looks like their flowers look a bit like stars. So we can throw them, but it looks like they don't do nearly as much damage. I feel like they're a bit of a weaker type, which I don't mind. I think they'll be similar to how wings were in Pikmin 3. But if you look on the minimap, we have Sparklium, 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 Sparklium. 2 of these little glow Pikmin mountains, and I think we have to protect them because this one has a health bar. And this over here, I don't think it's our ship, because our ship is right in front of us. At the top in the past frame and this frame also, we do have the health of these glow Pikmin habitats. So I think we're going to have to protect them. This is cool. I didn't even realize this in the trailer. I totally looked past this. I was way too hyped. But it looks like we can charge our glow Pikmin together. They'll come together and they'll release one giant burst. Now, mind you, this is 61 glow Pikmin. And they can't even take out this guy, which leads me to assume that these glow Pikmin are pretty weak. But with big numbers, you can probably do a lot more with them. Back to daytime, we have our 3 classic types in Ochi. We have a bridge over on the left side. We have some currency, bottom left, pellet posies in front, and vases for Ochi to break. I really like the camera being much closer to our character. It makes the world seem a lot more bigger and well developed. We have some more gold over here. And again, peckish aristocrab right over there. If you take a close look at this calculator over here, there is a sparkle, so that is a treasure. Up on the stair steps, we have some more berries and maybe a pellet posy. So perhaps the house isn't actually a cave. I was thinking that the house was a cave, but it's probably deconfirmed. This might be just a regular landing spot. Here it looks like we have some sort of puzzle. Reds, yellows, and ice. So maybe we have to enter in a certain code to unlock the next door, and we need to find how many reds, yellows, and ice we need to open this door. Here, we have our glow Pikmin taking the sparklium into their homes, and it looks like it's producing more. Is that how you get more glow Pikmin? Here we have a new boss fight in this desert area, and this looks cool. What even is that? It's like PD Piranha plus a lobster plus a scorpion. Pikmin always has really cool enemy designs, and I think just the lighting in this area makes it look even cooler. Look at that mouth. And we see more of these red stones on the ground. This guy kind of looks like the electric spectrolid from Hey Pikmin. And also, this whole area looks like the shower room from Pikmin 2. Maybe instead of an electric spectrolid, this is an ice spectrolid, because look, they freeze our Pikmin. My god, they just wiped out everyone except one. Look how much damage we took. Whoa! Building a bridge, pellet posies, more vases. Here we have the sink, and it looks like we can get those tomatoes with wings, blues, and white Pikmin. That's a very interesting combo. Here we got some nectar and 2 more eggs, soap bar, rock Pikmin being thrown at the crystal wall. And when the wall breaks, we have our little bits of currency coming out. Once again, we have the toady boister, and these very nicely colored but unknown object, which we've seen in caves and also out here. We have more gold over on this side, and we have our 3 original Pikmin following Ochi and our captain. And here inside the house, we get more pellet posies and what looks like gold or nectar or a landing spot, which does confirm that this is not a cave. This is probably a real life area that we get to walk around and explore. Nintendo was cooking in today's Direct. We got so many new features introduced in the game, Pikmin 1 and 2 remastered, and a new Pikmin type. Now's the best time to be a Pikmin fan. We've been waiting for 10 years now, and the wait is finally over. I'm balls to the wall excited for this game, and I'm sure you are too. So let me know in the comment section what you're most excited for. And if you're still waiting on a feature to be announced, let me know that too. Pikmin 4 comes out in 30 days.